Today's session, we are going to be beginning to learn about a very important topic, which is when exactly does Shabbos end? The Oz V'Hadar Mishnah Berurah gives an introduction to the Siman. The Gemara in Brachos on Daf Lamed Daled relates that there's something called Bein Hashmashos, literally between the suns. It's not night yet, it's not day. Between the sun, between the moon. Okay? End of the day, beginning of the night. Now we don't know, it's a suffix if it's Lila, suffix Yom. We're unsure if it's day or night, or maybe it's a combination of both. After this cryptic time, night begins. Erev, Miloshin, Ervuvia, it's a mixture, we're not sure exactly. There are three basic signs to be able to distinguish properly when is this time of Bein Hashmashos completed. When is it Vadai Laila? It is certainly night. We have a few options. We have the emergence when three stars emerge. Let's call them koichavim beinonim, in between stars. We have three shloishas revi mil lacher shkias achama. So it's going to be 3/4 of a mil, let's assume, after sunset. Okay, so in terms of timing, a mil is 18 minutes around the mile. 3/4 of that. Number 3, when it's removed from goivo kipas harakia mara admumis. When you look in the sky, the red starts to get removed, and now it starts getting white. According to Rabbi Yossi, Bein Hashmashos begins after these signs. And it's the blink of an eye, it's Geharif ayin after. We hold like him stringently. And therefore, after Shabbos, Motzei Shabbos, in order to permit doing activities that we're not allowed to do on Shabbos, Malacha, we need to wait more time for after these signs. And in addition to that, a little bit of more time as well. That's Tosefah Shabbos. That is the introduction that is given towards the Sif. The Shulchan Aruch says, you need to be careful not to do work. Something that you're not allowed to do on Shabbos until you see 3 small stars. Why small?
He said
We just saw medium.
common.
So the Mishnah Berurah over here says you can't do work. I am a kaiman simin reish alites sif yud. Okay, look later on in Hilchos Abdel over there. Yiru v'koidim lachin also mishum safik yoim. Before that, it's prohibited because you have a doubt. Is it day? Is it night? U'medina sagi b'shleisha kochavim beinonim. From the letter of the law, it's enough for 3 in-between size stars. Ela she'in anu b'kiyim bazeh. It's just that we are not experts with this. V'shema heim gedolim hanirim b'yom. Maybe they're large stars that you could even see in the middle of the day sometimes. V'chein anu matzrichim getanim. Therefore, we require small stars. But technically, medium-sized stars are enough. This has tremendous halachic ramifications. If you look at just to get very practical, I'm going to screen show over here the chart with all of the halachic zmanim, and go to this week's parsha just to show you how relevant this in fact is. This week's parsha, we're going to be laying in Chukas Balak. Okay. Ew, this chart does not have it. Wow. Okay, the other chart that I have at home has it on my fridge. Okay, this just says 921. All right. Just want to show you a few things over here.
Get the one from outside.
No. I'm going to go to myzmanim.com. Oh, they only have one over here also. Phew. Wow. Okay, I don't know why they don't have multiple. I will tell you, the one that they are bringing over here is the smaller one. Small stars. I'll tell you right now. It's the smaller stars. I just want to show you over here this one. The newsletter.
Chart.
No, no. Where's the newsletter? News code here. I just want to show you over here. Okay, Parshas Chukas Balak. All right. Okay. This is where it says Ma'ariv. Okay. Ma'ariv ends. The first Ma'ariv in the white shul, where most people go to, in the main shul, is 9:10. The second Ma'ariv says Shabbos ends and later Ma'ariv. They say 9:20. Okay. Really, it's 9:21. It's not 9:20. Okay. 9:21. This is three small stars. You go on myizmanu.com. This is the non-Rabbeinu Tam time of when Shabbos is going to end. Okay? If you notice Rabbeinu Tam, it's actually two times, but we're not talking about Rabbeinu Tam yet. If you look at more of an updated chart, apparently I can't get access to right now, you will see that it's going to say three medium-sized stars at 9:10. Okay? Take my word for it. Research it. That's where they are getting this time to have the earlier Shabbos at 9:10. Getting
I'm
it.
not saying Shabbos is over though.
No, they know Shabbos isn't over. You need three small stars. Okay? That's this Mishnah Berurah that we're learning right now. That's the relevancy of this. Really, says the Mishnah Berurah, you need medium-sized stars. Just because we're not experts, therefore we require small. This time of the year, when Shabbos basically starts and ends, the latest it ends the entire year over here in New York. So we have to realize that these manim, there are going to be incredible differences between three small stars, medium-sized stars, Rabbeinu Tam. In the winter, it's not much of an issue. That's why I daven at the later Ma'ariv over here, because the question is also Shema. You fulfill your obligation of Shema on three medium-sized stars, right? So I have to learn about that when we learn for Shema. Okay, Shema is D'oraisa, and therefore you don't mess around with the D'oraisa. It's in Siman Reish Lamed Hey. Try to get the small stars. Right? Pull it up on the screen about the small stars, but probably be quicker actually just to go to Safaria. Halacha. Gotta get this in there. What do you call it? I don't have Mishnah Berurah. Where's the Mishnah Berurah? I don't need the Mishnah Berurah. I'll go to Shulchan Aruch. Reish Lamed Hey. Zman Kriya Shemalayim Mishas Yisiya Shloisha Kochavim Ketanim. You see, it says in Shulchan Aruch and Siman Reish Lamed Hey, you need three small stars. Okay? Kishma is D'oraisa. So this minion that they're having is like 10 minutes before three stars come out. Small ones. That's why I don't daven there. Right? The Ozvahada Mishnah Berurah comments. Mishnah Berurah said, look later on regarding Malacha. Okay. Mishnah Berurah, the Ozvahada says, even after it's already dark, three stars emerge that were small, don't do Malacha before Havdalah. And if you do need to do Malacha before Havdalah, then you have to say, Baruch HaMavdil Bein Kodesh Bein Echol. Tada bracha.
So see my extent for about Hachana. You have to say Baruch Mother Gosh for the Hachana.
Yeah, preferably. Nevertheless, they say down here, if you daven Ma'ariv, you already said Havdalah. Even though regarding eating and drinking, you're not allowed to eat and drink until you actually perform Havdalah on the coast. You have the cup of wine there, grape juice. Nevertheless, everything else technically you could do. Saw some say that you should wait till you do the actual Avdallah to do anything that is non-essential. So till you see three small stars. Before this, before you see these three small stars, you're not allowed to do malacha. Why? It's a suffix. It's a doubt on the day. Really, from the letter of the law, it's enough to permit doing malacha when three medium-sized stars emerge. Rather, since we don't have an expertise on the size of the stars and we don't know how to differentiate between big stars and small stars. And by the way, you could say that again 50 times for anyone living in the tri-state area. You don't even see stars. No one knows nothing about stars. Therefore, you need to worry that maybe the stars that you're going to see are big
Why? Because
during
there's
the
so much
day.
light.
Yeah, you can't see so many stars. And therefore, you need three small stars, and then you know for sure that the medium stars win. So the question on this is, okay, what about nowadays? Then we could calculate, and we have clocks to the millisecond before. That's the question that could be asked on this.
Couldn't you also go the other way also, saying
Yeah.
that because it's so hard to see stars, once you see three, for sure, it should be Shabbos.
Nowadays, if you're trying to look at three stars from far away, you won't even see them in the middle of the night. There's so much light. When there's light over here, you can't see the stars up above. When's the last time you saw a star?
You can see a star. I mean,
Yeah?
yeah. We think they're planets, not stars.
No, I'm saying you look up.
Well, plants are tough to see, right?
It's very hard to see stars. When there's light, you see the stars. You see a lot of stars?
At nighttime, yeah.
Yeah,
Not a lot, but you see.
yeah. I don't see so many. I don't usually look up so much. Now we'll have to focus on it more and think about it now that we're learning about it.
Okay.
But it's hard to see because of the light. When you go to an area in the middle of nowhere and there's no light on, you'll see tens of thousands of stars. Beautiful. Beautiful thing. So we're talking three small stars. Next Mishnah continues. Ayin Lakuti Pri Chodesh al Yordeya. Look at the Pri Chodesh on Yordeya over here. Shekasav Di'ima Rakia Mazir Ke'in Oider Shel Yom. If the Rakia, the sky, I think the article English word is firmament, is Mazir, it's producing a radiance like the light of the day. Su lo nechshiv oiso. Then it's not considered su lo nechshiv oiso. You looking for something?
Yeah, how do I get this started in the shortcut? Or can I get out of here?
Yeah, you go over there,
Make a
and
U-turn.
then make a U-turn, and then go straight. Yeah, sure.
And then just
Should go straight right through the door on the right, and then it's right there. Okay. Pri Chodesh on your day writes that if the rakia is mazir kein orishal yom, suloi nechshav oiso azman rak bein hashmashos. So then that time is only considered bein hashmashos. If you are going Rabbi Kiva Eger bechedushav, then your day is seven reish samach beizayin sham. Rabbi Kiva Eger brings this as well. Rabbi Hagra belakutav sham kasav the imnet talich. If it was removed, that redness from the sky on that side when the sun was setting, we're not worried that it is going to cause a radiance. But you should know furthermore, the Besefer Tiferes Yisrael, Beperik Beis the Shabbos, Tiferes Yisrael explains, Matzrich shleisha ketanim levad shleisha beinonim v'lo yadati makayro. He requires three small stars, besides for the three medium-sized ones, but I don't know his source. But ulay detayimo, maybe the reason is shema anu toyim bedavar. We might make a mistake. So this is quite a stringent opinion of the Tiferes Yisrael.
you need six.
You need six. Three small, three medium. Yep. Maybe the reason is because we're going to make a mistake. We're going to make a mistake on utolim bedavar ugedolim heim. We're going to make a mistake and they are really big. Lakach anu srichim oid koichavim hagedolim. That's why we need more big ones. Umahem, mehem, umizeh anu yoidim she'al kol panim heim einam gedolim. And then we will know that they are not big. According to what the Shari Tshuva writes in Hilchos Marav and Simin Reish Lamed Hey, B'Shem Mata Yehuda, in the name of the Mata Yehuda, the Birchi Yosef and the Birchi Yosef Ayin Sham. See over there, Nicho Divrei HaTeferes Yisrael Bepshitas. The Teferes Yisrael is good. Ulam Shari Achronim leHiz Kiru Davar Zeh. However, other Achronim do not mention this. Ve'efshar de'im b'shari makomos harakim ma'unam v'lo yachol liros ha'kuchavim yishahachol l'kul yom. And it's possible that if in other places the sky is cloudy and you're not able to see more stars, you could be lenient according to everyone. Venerally, and it appears to me, the lafim asha kosav hagra de be'inan shiyastalech admin masmin kol kipas harakia ba'isusach shachachama. According to what the Gra says, that we needed that it's going to be remove the redness from the sky at the side where the sun is setting, and then the three stars will help. So then it seems like it will help with three small stars alone. So it seems like the Mishnah Berurah really isn't going with this stringency of the Tiferes Yisrael, like many other Achronim. Certainly, if it's cloudy, you don't need to go like that. Three small stars is enough. And even if it isn't cloudy, if the sun already set and you don't see that redness from the sun in the sky anymore, then it's fine. Okay. Okay, the Ozvachad the Mishnah Berurah goes into this a little bit more. Here's the Tiferes Yisrael. Okay.
Yes. What did I don't.
Okay, the rest of their bulk of their commentary, there's some long bear halachas over here. Yep, just going on the bear halacha. I made the PDF files anyways. Okay. Yep.
He goes on all the timing and everything.
Yeah, he goes into some of the kudos more over here. This bear halacha is he's going into the redness of the sky more. Overlaps with Reish Tzemach Aleph a lot. Let's take a look at the second
You
page.
gave me everything?
Sorry. But the
Only
Shulchan
not
Aruch
on the
continues, it said,
constitution.
"V'lo yamufu zarin." The stars shouldn't be scattered. Rather, ela ritzufim, they should be near each other. If it's a cloudy day, you wait until the doubt departs from your heart. Mishnah Berurah and Hay says, "Ritzufim mishum Tosefes Shabbos." Because of Tosefes Shabbos, to add on to Shabbos, they should be near each other. V'hu adin. Same halacha applies kisheroya shloisha kochavim ketanim when you see three small stars. Sheinim ritzufim, and they're not combined. The mamtin ma'at, you're going to wait a little bit. Acher kain, after this. Mutter la'asois malacha, you are allowed to do malacha. The ikar tam haritzufim mishum toisefes. Because the main reason for them being combined is because of adding. So, yeah. If you wait a little bit, then you add it. That's good. Okay? If it's cloudy, you have to wait till the doubt departs. Why doesn't the Shulchan Aruch over here mention that that you should wait 4 million?
Yes, sir.
4 room, yeah. Why doesn't the Shulchan Aruch mention that you should wait a distance of 4 mil from the beginning of sunset, around 4 miles, according to that which the was ruled earlier in Siman Reish Samach Aleph? It's possible that they don't even know when Shkia is because of it's cloudy as well. Okay.
I don't understand how when you see the star, in the country, you must be able to see the stars, 3 stars very early,
Yeah, but
like
not
very
earlier
early.
than this time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
that's
must
when
be
this
able to,
becomes relevant,
yeah, I don't
as
know.
we'll see in this next Mishnah Berurah, Milibo. V'im
You ever see
yesh loy moirish sha'os. If you have something that teaches the time, in English we call this a clock or a watch. Shahoylech betov, and it works well. If you're there bebirur, and you know clearly, shahaya esmo bazeh hazman laila, that yesterday at this exact time it was night. So it's only going to be around the minute difference. Or may we add the missing words? Certainly, if we know the exact time of when 3 stars will emerge is, especially the small ones, Seitzel Chavim. Al pi hadin dahainu shloisha kochavim ketanim. According to halacha, near the yuchol lismach hazeh, you could rely on this. V'chein kasav Yerchi Yosef yuchol lismach amar shas, you could rely on a watch or clock. Notice that the Mishnah Berurah, by the way, when he quotes this Yerchi Yosef, and when he's saying this in his own words, he doesn't say, okay, now that you have a clock, now that you have a watch, so now it's possible to rely on 3 medium-sized stars. No. Mishnah Berurah still says you have to wait for 3 small stars.
What stars? You can't see stars during the day, right? Can you see the stars during the?
Not 3 small ones that are going to be all next to each other.
Oh, okay, okay.
That's it. That's the simon. That's the sif. The last sif is going to be gimel, which isn't as relevant. Early Havdalah and everything.
You know, nobody does that.
Hmm?
Nobody does it. You have all of them.
Yeah. So, this is a good place to stop the Mishnah Berurah. We finished it.
No arrow?
There's no arrow needed. We finished the sif. We only have one more
The
sif
sif-
left. Sif gimel. Okay.